Today we're going to take a look at a map that tries to imagine, what if there was an Aperture Science Enrichment Center underwater? And we're going to start things off by going down this hallway. I love the glass panels on the ceiling, and this leads into this beautiful open lobby. Honestly, it screams Aperture. It does use a lot of portal assets, and I think that the map creator used these assets to great effect to create an atmosphere of Rapture and Aperture coming together as one. And we even have some classic portal ambience. Really does just kind of fit the mood. This is where you can hang out, chill, and yes, this is a see-through floor. You can go down here, but we're gonna get there in a minute. Let's talk about what is going on in this room, because I don't know what this is, but that looks absolutely amazing. But going through a cracked door, we can take a quick left, and we have, what do you know? A beautiful underwater office. And if you have a keen eye, you might even spot a personality core hanging out outside in the water. However, if you instead go straight, you're going to find that we have a bit of a fork that we can take. Good news is, they both go to the exact same place. We're gonna go left because, well, why not? As we go down this hallway, we're going to find that it opens up into a whole another chamber. We now have access to the bottom floor, but also we have access to a cool little office area. Once again, enjoying the wonders of being at the bottom of the sea. Now from here, we can go one of two ways. We can go downstairs, or we can keep going forward into a very industrial style room. We have pistons going up and down inside the very classic, tried and true, nasty murky water from Portal 1. And I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I do just gotta mention it. The one thing about this map that really does stand out to me is the ambience. From the sound effects to the mood, the creator really did nail it. Now, I'm not too sure what you could do in this room. It looks like it's just kind of a typical mechanical style room. Alls I know is I have seen these things way too often, and many a time I did not put a portal down fast enough. We're gonna go ahead and go down here, and something tells me the red is not good. Is what I would say if there was actually any danger, but no. It just goes up into another hallway. Now we have, once again, a branching path. I'm gonna go ahead and take a right this time though, and you're going to find that we go into this really cool red shifted lobby. And then of course we also have an upstairs that is kind of just a nice lounging zone. Once again, I gotta say I'm a huge fan of the design choices that the creator went with. Really love the red moody vibe here. You can see we got some cold drinks on deck. Taking a peek inside this door is going to lead us into the kitchen. So I imagine this is probably where a lot of recreational use could be done. Maybe just getting a bite to eat or hanging out at the bar. However, if you do head back downstairs, you're going to find that it opens up into, once again, another beautiful office space. Now, I noticed that there's a lot of this. Makes sense, you know, it is Aperture. If we go to this long tunnel, we are now in a different sector, and we go into this awesome looking room with a water floor. I don't even know why we have this. There is glass, of course, but this is just awesome. Again, the design is top tier. We can see that this place is adorned with your typical Aperture Science livery, like a trusted friend in science. Totally isn't a lie or anything, just like the cake. However, some of you might have noticed that we did skip a door, so we're gonna go back. And if we go through that said door, we're going to find ourselves within the underbelly of the facility. This is going to be where all the cargo is stored. Definitely wouldn't want to be down here. This is the lowest point of the entire map, so if you get some creepy vibes, I wouldn't blame you. Something about the sounds and knowing that you're as close to the bottom of the ocean as you could possibly be on this map really doesn't sit all that well with me. However, if we do go back to that room with the water floor, we're going to find ourselves kind of getting a taste of nature. There is an artificial park with an amazing waterfall, well, wall. And this is the perfect place to just kind of take a break, hearing the bugs, the crickets, the wind. A lot of it's probably fake, maybe all of it, but I'm not complaining. This is an absolutely gorgeous room, and props to the creator. I also love how parts of the map are kind of falling apart so we can see behind the seams. Once again, very Aperture-like, but the show must go on. This is going to lead us into the main office sector. We can see some cubicles set up, or they're not really cubicles, I guess, but Typical office affair, but if you look up, you're gonna notice something. That's right. That is the place we were at when we saw the room below us. We have finally made it full circle, but there's still more of the map to discover. However, I have to once again give props to the design of this office space. I really do like it a lot. Now we do have to make a very difficult decision. We have 2 doors. One that is locked, which has me curious now. We're gonna come back to that. Or we can go down this hallway to find out that, hey, we're back in this room again. So it all kind of connects, but there is still a few rooms that we haven't really taken a look at. For one, we've not gone downstairs. We've simply stayed on this floor, and then of course up here, just so you guys know where we're at. This was one of the first office spaces we took a look at. This was the branching hallway. We went down here. It all connects. It all makes sense. It was confusing at first for me, but now I'm starting to get the hang of it. We did not go downstairs. If we were to go downstairs, once again, we are met with red. Now, I'm not going to use the camera here because I'm going to be honest, there's not much to this. It's just kind of a dead end, but we can also kind of see a breach in the wall. And this is going to take us into a very creepy, unfinished white room. I assume it's supposed to make you wonder, but that's about it. But on the other side of the room, we can go down another set of stairs. However, this one is going to lead to a few different rooms. One is this really cool looking workshop. Normally the red kind of freaks me out. This is kind of a cozy room. I don't know why, I dig it. Also, by the way, I love that the doorway is just a part of the wall kind of being pulled back. Once again, very Aperture Science-like. And again, it's kind of cozy. I don't know what it is about this. Now, something else I really like about this room is that if you go over here, you can see there's some turret production going on. Once again, giving it that Aperture flair. Now, there's no point to using the camera here because the final room is a pool room. We have an actual pool inside of a facility that is underwater. So yeah, if you couldn't get enough water, this is going to be the room for you. Once again, the ambience, pretty spot on. Take a dip if you so wish. And that's pretty much it. Now, there is an elevator that I forgot you can take. We did spawn at the elevator. Here is just going to be the living quarters. We can see pretty much, I guess it's like a hotel in a way. Big open windows to really show you the rest of the facility and the beauty that is underwater. But hold on a second. We're not quite done yet, are we? I promised we would go into that closed off room. You can see we do need a key card. Now I'm going to be straight with you guys. I have no idea where this key card is. And I could look in the comments or in the discussion page to find it. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to find it though. For me, the show must go on. We're going to go into this together. I'm not going to use the camera. We do have a shaft that does go up and down. We can't go up. So we only have one way to go. Now, I might have lied before when I said we were at the lowest part of the facility. This could actually have it beat. But as we go down, I guess we are going to discover what is so dangerous that they had to keep the door sealed. Alright, this is as low as we can go. So now we enter the water, and you know what? I'm starting to get the whole escape from the facility vibe from Portal 1. I love that the creator kind of, in a way, included that. And also, I stand corrected. I do believe this is the lowest part of the map. There's not really much we can do except this. Where does this go? Let's find out. Well, well, well. Would you look at that? We got a cube. It's not a companion cube, but there better be cake at the end of this or something. We can take this secret tunnel underwater to go into another shaft that then leads to a hole in the wall. What is going on here? I didn't even know any of this was in the map. This is my first time seeing this part of the map. The rest of the map I did do research just so I didn't forget any rooms. What in the hell am I looking at? Okay, we have a personality core here. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty damn bizarre. I was really hoping something like this would happen. Now, I don't know if you can interact with this core. I think this is more of just like a secret room. We can see varying different crazy images on the screen, but I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. This is what that looks like, by the way. Definitely pretty far out from the rest of the facility. What do you guys think? Aperture Science underwater? I think it's a pretty cool idea, but as always, you can let me know your thoughts down below. Links will be in the description. Leave a like, subscribe. What do you guys think about these map reviews? I know they're kind of tedious, and I like to be very thorough so we don't miss anything. but I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.